What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Bandit Barney, and today we're going to be talking about a little bit of what's going on with the Red Dead 2 Online beta. What are some changes we can see in the coming future, and what is Rockstar saying about the next patch? So recently we got the economy patch, which just helped out greatly. On top of that, Rockstar has given each of us who played in that early stages of the beta $250 along with 15 gold bars. Now, we don't know how much that's worth. We know the 250 because the economy changed, so we know what that can get us in game, but we don't know how expensive or how much 15 gold bars is worth. And when will we? Right now, Rockstar is really keeping it tight-knit on what is coming next in the game. We found some things from data miners early on before the beta was even released. And now looking at it with the recent economy changes, when is the gold bar economy going to come to the game? And what I mean by that is, when are we going to be able to spend real life dollars on gold bars? Obviously, this is Rockstar's goal, is to get this mode out and have it be running really smoothly as soon as possible. But with changes to the economy and going in that kind of direction, like, are they ready right now to release that microtransaction? Or is that something they're going to wait to finesse along the way and really get the economy pounded out before they get in there and give us the access to that microtransaction? Now, that's where the big earner is for Rockstar in this game. It's not even the sales of the game they're going to earn the most of them in the long run. It's those microtransactions. So it's important for them to nail it down right. Having said that, what is going to come in the game that we're going to be able to buy with those microtransactions, and what else can we expect regardless of the microtransactions that's coming to the game? Well, Rockstar is really focusing on feedback from all of us right now, and that's super good. I'm really glad to see them coming in with the economy change as quick as they have. It makes you feel good as a player of the game and a part of the community to know, hey, Rockstar's got your back, right? They're going to come in there and listen to what we're telling them. After the economy change, what are we telling them? Well, basically that we want more content. And we know that part of their plan was to bring in a vast number of wagons that we can buy and use. Well, right now, we don't even really have a place to store those wagons or the property that we would need to have that wagon safe house. So is the wagon going to come in and be a part of our camp? And also, what are we going to be able to add onto the camp? So let's dive into those wagons. We have done before. Really quickly, though, the war wagon is something that we're looking forward to. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And I think that as far as content expansion, there's a lot of different directions Rockstar could go in these early stages. We know at the end of the day, they're going to add tons and tons and tons of things to the game. But where are they going to go? What direction are they going in first? It's up in the air, man. Like, I am not totally sure. Some things we know that they've been focusing on are those wagons, the war wagon with a mounted gun. Can't wait to get behind that and just roll into towns and decimate people. On top of that, we know that properties are coming into the game. I'm not sure how they fit in, because right now we have this roaming camp that just kind of goes around, and there's not a lot of buildings in the game that we think of that could be bought as properties comparative to GTA 5. GTA 5, it was LA, right? There's so many buildings and everything. It's like you really you could do anything with it. You could have any property. There's not as many buildings in this game because it's the Old West. It's not as refined isn't the right word, but the population hasn't moved in like it was in LA in GTA 5 current age. So it's kind of up in the air. I don't know how those properties necessarily play in. There's definitely areas of the map that have buildings that you can't go into. So those could potentially be sold as properties in the future. And those do exist in games. So we could look to see them turn some of those into properties. And the wagons and the properties are the two things that we knew going into the beta before it was even released that we could expect. But something that we have found out recently, and that players have found out on Reddit, is that you can swim much, much farther in Red Dead Online than you can in the story mode. For those of you that haven't tried swimming in story mode, you will drown quickly. watch your back, because you're not the qualified swimmer in the story mode, okay? You are the man who needs to put on the fluffy here and the fluffy there to keep you afloat, okay? Because you will drown. In the online, though, you can swim much farther. So, what does this mean? Well, we had yachts in GTA 5. So, are we going to have yachts in Red Dead 2 Online? Well, no, we're not going to have yachts because yachts don't necessarily exist. But steamboats do exist in this age. So I honestly think it's a huge, like, yes, like for sure, that Rockstar is going to bring in steamboats to the game. Now, I don't know if that's something that's going to be brought in soon. I would prefer them to leave that kind of on the burner while they work on these wagons and these properties for us to own. Probably some more mini games. I would rather have that come to the game before these steamboats. But I am almost 100% sure that steamboats will be coming to Red Dead 2 Online. It's just a matter of time when. And I gotta say, like, you think you're going back in old school, in time where this game is placed. It's in the 1890s, right? I believe maybe it's the 1880s in the online version, but it's around that timeline before the 1900s. And you think about what Rockstar did with GTA 5 to expand it, and we had these huge racetracks in the sky. I mean, the cars became like this thing that you could customize to no end. So when we go back as far and things are much simpler, there's just physically less items in the world at this time, less different items, and not as much variety. You think, where can Rockstar go? Well, wagons, properties, steamboats, and in GTA 5 we had these racetracks in the sky, which means that Rockstar's not afraid to bend reality a little bit as long as it fits with the game, to make those different aspects of playability inside their game. So when we're thinking about it, all of us as players don't want to see, like, oh, vehicles. Like, obviously you don't want to see cars come into Red Dead 2 Online, and they shouldn't. They won't. There's so much put into the horses. But when we're thinking about what could come to the game, we have to think Rockstar is willing to bend reality a little bit to bring that enjoyment and that experience to their games. So don't put ourselves in a box, right? Don't put yourself in a box. The map could be expanded. We could see steamboats coming into play. There's so many things that Rockstar could do that are just a little bit outside of the box, and they are the kings of this. They made GTA 5 Online last for so long and be enjoyable for so long. That brings me to my second point, is that when are we going to see the full-fledged online of Red Dead 2? Right now, we know we're in beta form. Obviously, we all have access to it. It's not like a closed beta or anything like that. We all have access to it, and we're playing it. And Rockstar is actively working on the beta, showing us that within 1 week of feedback, they bring a crucial fix to the game. So, when are we going to leave beta form and see a lot of these things put into the game? Well, Rockstar is not speeding this process. Like, they're not going too fast to just release the full-fledged, all right? They're taking their time with this beta and making sure that the experience and the core foundation of the online experience is in place, firm, before they put it into the full-fledged online. Now, I don't think that we're not going to see a lot of changes because it is the beta. I think it's the reverse. I think that we're going to see more changes during the beta than we would necessarily see in the full-fledged online when it comes out of beta. We have a quick quote here from Rockstar and regarding the beta for them. And they're saying, of course, our efforts to improve and balance the Red Dead Online beta will continue. We are conscious of and evaluating an assortment of further adjustments based on feedback from the community. On top of that, we are currently working on fixes for some persistent bugs that are causing some players to be kicked from sessions. We aim to have some fixes for those next week. That's honestly one of the big problems right now, is that sometimes you're getting kicked. And I know for me, when I load into the online for the first time, I never get in on the first try. I always get kicked, says I can't connect, and then I have to try once more. So some bug fixes there. Moreover, though, when is this beta period ending? As with any beta period, we plan to have We plan to take the time necessary throughout to make Red Dead Online a complete, fun, and fully functional experience, which may take several weeks or months as we continually work on bugs, improve system, and implement player feedback into current and future patches. So, plan for when the beta's out, probably sometime early 2019. That's when we could expect it, maybe a month or two, January, February, sometime around there. But we're in no rush because they're coming through it, they're listening to feedback, and things are going well. Comment down below what you want to see most in future patches. I think some more mini games would be the best thing for me. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it helpful, liked it anyway, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in some future content.